If you're dating coworkers, let's say you're living together already, would you go to work together or would you drive separately?
No, I would go to work together.
Why would I
Save
waste
gas
Oh, wait,
in this
sorry.
economy?
Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform designed to help you build your brand or business online. Whether that's starting out or scaling up your digital presence, Squarespace has got you covered. But more on that later.
Welcome to the break room, where storytellers come together, talk about life, love, and everything in between. I'm Michelle.
I'm Benson.
I'm Jessica.
All right, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about dating coworkers.
Oh my
It's
God.
actually a very common question. I feel like we've gotten like at least 3 or 4 times.
I mean, it's not like we wrote and filmed a whole series about dating after college, and the very last episode was where people were able to find their matches.
Yeah,
And
that was true. I kind of forgot about that. I was like, where?
the only time that they ended up finding a partner was from coworkers at dating after college.
At the end of the day, the answer is it depends, but we're going to
depends.
play out some fun scenarios, I guess.
Yeah, let's do some fun scenarios. I guess in our setting,
No.
don't ever date in a setting where there's less than 50 people.
Yeah, I was going to say the size of the company is a big, a big thing.
At that point, it's just like high school. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you have a group of friends in high school, and then if a pair dates and they break up, it messes everything up.
Yeah.
And then if it ever happened in our scenario at Wong Fu, oh man, I don't even know how we'd function.
That'd be so weird.
It would be so weird.
There are a lot of contractors. Is that still considered dating a coworker? There's-
What do you think?
I don't know.
Jessica?
Like, because we know a lot
Yeah.
of like creators, influencers, and just like people
Yeah.
behind camera.
I think if you're not like full time working together, it's totally different. I think like in this scenario, the freelancers or the day players that we hire on, it's do what you guys want.
Yeah, but then what if
do what
there's
you
a bad breakup?
If it's like an on set thing, if anything were to come like to the workplace, then it obviously becomes an issue. Like
Yeah.
if there's a breakup on set,
No, but like, what if there was a bad breakup, and then like, let's say scenario, Austin is dating someone who is a day player, right?
Yeah.
They have a really bad breakup, but he has to AD, and it's like a really bad breakup. Like, let's say they cheated.
and then,
what
then
if
she's
the-
like the second AD,
Yeah.
or like somebody has to like work
yeah,
really
no,
closely with.
exactly on set.
I don't know.
You would think it's like on them to keep it professional, right?
HR.
It 100% is on those involved to be professional.
But
Yeah.
I think it's hard because, especially at least the scenario of our team, we're so close as friends. Feel like we'll be professional, but at the same time, I think there's also sometimes, depending on how bad the breakup
Yeah.
is, you're gonna have thoughts about the person. What if they cheated?
Oh my gosh.
Because then it's like, do you
What if it was
morally
Austin
want to?
that cheated? What if the person that was on the team was in the wrong?
Ooh. And that's why
Damn.
don't date if you have a team that's honestly
Very
even
small.
smaller than 20.
Like if you have to see them every day, that's not a good. No. I would say no.
Yeah.
But I think if there's different departments and you don't cross paths that often,
Yeah.
could be fine. I think it could be fine. Maybe if it's like a department that doesn't it's like maybe accounting and like marketing.
If you really wanted, accounting can be attached to any department.
You're right.
But yeah, I get what you mean. But like
Okay.
2 very separate.
Yeah.
Worlds.
I think that's okay.
What about you guys? Would you date like a freelancer that we would hire on?
No. Would I?
I think I would not be opposed to it, but I don't think it's like something that's like, oh yeah, oh, I see them and be like, yeah, they're cute. I want to date them. It's more like we're working together.
It's like after they pass the "you're a good person" check, then
Yeah.
it's like a do you meet all the criteria I want as like a potential partner? So far, it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, what size company would you be okay with dating a coworker?
100 plus.
100 plus? So
Maybe.
like a big corporation.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
corporate a lot easier to be like, oh, if things don't work out, it's easier to be like, we're going our separate ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're not as like invested in that particular company, corporation, where it's like the decisions within your relationship don't affect what happens to the company.
Yeah, I think it would be like corporate, but I think I would definitely make sure not to be in the same department. Because I think if they're in the same department, then I'm like, all right, this is a bad idea.
Unless I know I'm leaving that department,
Yeah.
then
That's
I'll be
true.
like, oh, whatever.
Yeah. I would hate to have like a working relationship with somebody and then also a romantic relationship with that same person. Right? So I always think about like school projects and stuff like that where it's like there's always an imbalance of work and then to take that home.
Would you consider you and Jess technically like coworkers because you guys did lion dancing together? You guys met
Like
through-
coworkers in different aspects.
yeah.
It's coworker in the high school
cowork-
sense.
Yeah. So you guys were working kind of.
I think it was a little bit different because like I was very much like because I was several years in and very invested in it.
Power,
like,
power dynamic is unfair.
I mean, if anything were to have happened, I think she probably would have just not continued with the group. I mean, we can get her in here and ask her, but I think
Jess,
like, but if
where
like
are
we
you?
came in at the same time, I feel like if anything were to have happened, we probably would have both just left the group or
it's
the
easier
company.
because it's like it's not a like you. There's not huge stakes
Yeah.
of leaving.
Yeah.
Like it would be like sad, but you know.
Yeah, but then like kind of going back, like if like let's say we were just dating, I don't know if I would have like wanted to like say start a company together at that point. But then now that we're married, now that we've like gone through enough of the at-home relationship, like we definitely see each other like working together with in a business or something like that because we know each other's tendencies, we know weaknesses, strengths, and all that, and what we can balance. But then if we started by working together, like similar teams or assignments, like I don't see that working well. Yeah.
Okay, let's say you're in a relationship with a coworker, right? And then especially if you're in the same team, what if you had a fight? Like
Yeah.
and you had to work
exactly,
on
yeah.
a project. Like it's hard to not be affected by it. And then
Right.
you have to try to like make sure everyone else on the team's comfortable too. Which I think in general, even if they find out you guys are dating, it's already gonna be uncomfortable no matter how professional you try to make it.
And it's also hard if like you're living with your partner too. It's like you can't
escape
avoid
work.
them.
Oh,
At like you can't escape them at work. You can't escape them at home.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like I have to see you if we're fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I definitely in our industry I see it a lot where couples form like whether they're in the same department or not. Our industry is so volatile where like you can see somebody like kind of skyrocket in their career
Right.
or somebody that's kind of like more plateaued or maybe so there's like a sense of competition in those phases. And I can see, I mean, The Devil Wears Prada is I think a good example of a similar dynamic where the career oriented versus maybe the more kind of just stable kind of like I've seen a lot of relationships come and go.
Yeah.
I feel like just as an observer, I think it's like it's a good place to start, I would say.
In meeting someone.
Yeah, I think so because when else are you going to be in a situation where you can meet new people and like and interact with them on a regular basis if you're not putting yourself out there into the dating world, and if that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you even consider someone who works, let's say you work at a corporate company and like they're in a different department as you? I feel like I wouldn't even call them a coworker.
Really? The same
Would you?
company.
it's possible.
Like, because I feel
can see
like,
that.
they work at my office, but I don't.
Yeah, if it's a different department, I think it's fair game. I think,
Yeah, right? Like, because you don't see them enough. Like,
and
they're
your
probably-
responsibilities don't
I get
quite
what you mean.
overlap.
Uh-huh.
You're probably not even in the same like floor as them too. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Coworkers, iffy. Especially, what if you're trying to like go for the same promotion,
Oh.
Right.
right? Like that's there's a movie.
I'm sure there's always a movie.
The sponsor of today's video is Squarespace. Squarespace has been essential in building out our online presence over the years. Being a production company, it's important for us to be able to showcase our videos in one place. And with Squarespace, it's easier than ever to show off your video content. You can upload and organize all your content into stunning video libraries. You can even choose to monetize your content, which is perfect for online courses and other premium content. Also, Squarespace helps you get more easily discovered with the help of their integrated SEO tools. All sites on Squarespace are optimized to show up more often on search engines and help you get discovered by the right people. And if you're looking for ways to connect more with your community, you can now fundraise directly through Squarespace with built-in donation tools. You can build a professional website that makes it easy to accept one-time contributions or recurring donations for your cause. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/wongfu to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now, let's get back to the video.
Should we shift to the HR perspective?
Oh,
would
yeah,
you
let's go
would you
HR.
allow your employees to date one another?
Would you allow? I mean,
are they 12?
like even if you tell them you're not allowed to, like they're still
Yeah.
gonna do it. Like it's like K-pop stars. It's like you tell them you can't or they'll get kicked out. They're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
But if you really are adamant about not letting them date, and then if you do find out that they do date, you're gonna have to just be like, you're out, no severance, fired. If that's a really hard policy. I think it's one of those situations if there is a weird power dynamic, like manager to like regular employee level. I don't know. There's got to be like papers to sign and stuff, right? Like, actually, I think that's like not allowed to, right?
You're not allowed to say you can't date.
For like a
can't.
power, like a manager. To,
Oh, yeah. That's the whole Try Guys thing.
yeah.
That is what happened.
Sorry.
As HR, I feel like there's no like,
But then like
allow or
there's
dis-
owner and employee, but then like
Yeah.
technically like you could have
Employee,
like a supervisor
employee.
/ manager that's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
they're not, you know, like,
power
but there is
dynamic
still a
is-
power dynamic in the,
If it's still a manager or supervisor, unless it's another manager supervisor, then I feel like,
Someone's got to leave.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
I would say that, or just make sure they're not on the same assignments.
yeah. I feel like, okay, I've watched some Grey's Anatomy shows where it's like,
There's anatomy though.
where they date each other.
Yeah.
And so for it, like, I think for them, it's like,
Spoiler alert.
they like,
Oh,
I
wow.
think there's a point where they had to like, they incorporated having to tell HR that they're in a relationship and having to sign something. I don't know what that does because I don't have an HR background, but I think it's got something to do with something.
Legality. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe legality. Or like, it's like so maybe like if they do break up, no one can like sue something or something. I don't know. I don't know how you can implement
Yeah.
people not dating because if you do that, people are gonna sneak around, and that might be worse than just letting them and keeping them on the radar. You know.
Question. If you were in a relationship with your coworker, would you tell your other coworkers?
I feel like they would just be able to tell. You know what I mean? Like,
But like, would you just play it sus, or would you be like straight up, yeah, we're dating?
I mean, okay, personally, I feel like I'm the type who's very bad at hiding if I like someone or not. So I feel like that you would just know even if I tried to hide it. So I would
Yeah.
probably just be like, yeah. But I think if I was really close to a coworker, like especially, you know, as girlies, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I'll just already be like, you know, I think actually this person's kind of cute. Like coworkers will already know, like,
Yeah.
I have a thing for someone. I feel like I would just maybe be like, oh my God, we're hanging out.
Would you hide it?
I think it's similar where it's like the girlies would know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
everyone
be
else
like
is-
make a public announcement.
Yeah.
Like, we're dating, or like I wouldn't show any type of like affection at work.
I would try really hard not to, but I think I'm the type who is bad at it.
Okay. Let's. Okay. If you're dating coworkers, let's say you're living together already. Would you go to work together, or would you drive separately?
No, I would go to
Go
work together.
Why would I
Save
waste
gas
gas?
Oh, wait,
in this
sorry.
economy?
Exactly.
But maybe I would come at maybe I'll go grab coffee around the corner first, and then I don't know. How long have we been dating?
Okay. Oh, I guess because you already said that you wouldn't keep it a secret. I guess I would. My instinct would be to probably keep it to ourselves, but
If you're living together, and
Yes.
no coworkers would know that you are dating.
My cheapness of wanting to
Yeah.
not pay for my own gas.
No, same. I like so if it was that
Outweighs.
case, like if I'm hiding it, we drive together, and then I'd be like, okay, it's your turn to go around the corner, walk around a block. I go in first.
yeah, that'd be hard
know?
to do. That'd be hard to do every day.
Why?
Or I'd just be like, oh, we live really close to each other.
Yeah, so we
We're
just carpool.
carpooling.
Yeah, we just carpool the whole time.
I'll find like a third wheel to come. Like it's just a group, you know.
Yeah.
We all carpool. There's 5 of
We're trying to
us.
save we're trying to save the environment.
There's 5 of us in this Corolla, and 2 of us happen to be dating. Who we don't know.
Oh, you make it a game for the
Yeah.
coworkers.
Maybe it's all 5. Who knows?
What if like you hired 2 people not knowing they're together?
Ooh.
What if they're like, oh, you hired my boyfriend? Surprise!
Would you tell?
Part
Would
of
you
me,
tell HR?
Part of me would be kind of like,
Like-
you got me. You know, like, that's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Like, if there's a job opening, it's like, telling my boyfriend, like,
Yeah.
you should go for
But
this
would
job.
you like if they got hired? Would you tell HR or your bosses?
after they're hired.
Yeah.
Not before.
I feel like I would just.
I don't know.
I feel like I would
Maybe
make
wait
it
a
a
year?
game. I would be like, let's see how long it takes for them to find out.
Oh, that'd be kind of funny, yeah. They're just like my really good friend. We just live together.
Just
And
so happen.
we just go everywhere
Yeah.
together.
I mean, if they have a good relationship, that should show that their work ethic is also very positive. So maybe it's fine.
Maybe
But if they're a very like turbulent relationship, and if it's like, you know, bleeding into what they do, it's like
yeah.
then I think it's pretty obvious that like either you guys
Gotta
one of you
go?
got to go, or both of you got to go. You know,
Mm.
because I think it's very rare for like a person to have it like be very good at work and then have like so much conflict outside of that. I feel like it tends to overlap.
I don't know. They could be workaholics, and that's why they're turbulent. Yeah.
But then that's good for the corporate overload.
That's
right?
true. If you're into your coworker, just tread carefully.
Very, very carefully.
Actually, Benson, I gotta tell. Kidding.
Who is it? Surprise!
What if coworkers were exes?
Like
what
they
if?
came in.
Yeah, came in as exes. What if you joined a company and then you didn't realize your ex was in it, in your team?
This seems like a
It's
K-drama. Did it end badly?
Yes.
Ooh. Are we working the same department?
I would make them come back together and find love again. No, I don't know.
Yeah. You work in
Ooh.
the same department. What would you do?
I don't know.
It's hard because it's like objectively, I feel like that some people would say I would just leave the company, but what if it's a really good company?
In this job economy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the benefits are really good.
Yeah.
What if?
You gotta make it work.
I think I would just make it work. I'd be like, I don't care.
What
Like,
if they started dating someone in the company too?
Oh no.
It just gets worse. It's like
K-drama.
it's like
It is a K-drama.
it's like your ex-boyfriend who cheated on you, and the person he cheated on is in a different department in the same company,
Uh-huh.
and you just got hired.
And they're all surgeons.
This is Grey's Anatomy.
It is great. Yeah, it is indeed Grace. Yeah, I need the job, man. I'm gonna stay there at least until I find another job.
Try to get
And then your
into it.
ex follows you to that next job just coincidentally.
Wow,
And then you just forever
Wow.
linked.
never escape.
That's meant to be.
And then
I'm
and then
just
they're
kidding.
just like, I'm sorry, Jessica. I was so stupid.
Yeah, you were.
You know what? Just don't date someone in your industry. That sounds like a pretty solid plan.
Yeah. But then sometimes like depending on your industry, you might never see them.
Like what?
Like if you're in medical and you're
You'd have to like kind of
film.
force a connection.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a situation where you would
guess.
meet.
I don't know. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather someone you don't see that often because you have two different work lives? Or would you want to see them all the time at home and at work?
Both terrible.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, man. Get that money.
So
get
this
that
is why
bag.
people have situationships.
Situationship till someone quits. You know what? Just do that, guys. Just have a situationship. No big deal. HR can't do anything about it.
Yeah. You're together? No, we're just friends.
We're friends with blurred lines.
Yeah, blurred, very, very blurred lines.
But not blurred lines at work, so no worries.
As long as you get your work done.
You know what?
We're
That's the
good.
point of it. Just keep it profesh, and everything's chilling.
Proved by Wong Fu Productions.
But anyways, let us know if you have any other questions or your take on
Dating your
your
coworkers.
coworkers. And if anyone is in the HR team, let us know what the correct answer is.
They're all dating each other in the HR department already.
Yeah.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.